Hello and welcome. The Amazon Influencer Program for shoppers who are on Amazon. They see at the bottom of the page the various different videos that advertise the product. And now Bezos is effectively going to be getting into the video market. And this seems to be his way of getting his foot in the door. And it's effectively monetization through affiliated marketing and all that sort. And this is a pretty cool. It's not that new, but it's really getting a pretty cool overhaul. And it seems like this is going to be on the forefront. So, content creators participating in the Amazon Influencer Program earn affiliated commission from Amazon for qualifying purchases. From what I gather, is that this is essentially like your video is going to be played throughout Amazon and through greater, broader extension, it's played on YouTube or wherever it gets clipped, and then all that sort of stuff happens on the side. But what I'm saying is, like, when people Google it, they'll be watching Amazon videos as well, and people will be probably eventually watching like short content on Amazon. I'd imagine that Bezos has got his eye on becoming a competitor for YouTube, which are sort of becoming the shorts thing. And then Amazon, I think that he wants to maintain the integrity of his product, which is, of course, shipping and handling of things. So he's made it so that there's this barrier of entry right now, which is kind of something to keep your eye on. Is that you have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to qualify for this. So for those of you who are a YouTuber, maybe you have an old account, or you could somehow swing it. You can get an Amazon. You can get yourself an Amazon influencer account fairly easily, because 1,000 subscribers is pretty easily to get on YouTube. We're all adults here. This is 2023, so let's be honest. I mean, we're looking at a pretty interesting trend that's occurring across the board when it comes to a lot of the different elements of cryptocurrency and social media, and a lot of the different overlap that we could see happening. With the moves that are being made by Elon over there at Twitter, it looks like he opened up the floodgates for people to say anything. And then over here, we've got Bezos is trying to get into the video market. Pretty much, it seems like Zuck is laid off a lot. I mean, like he's taking his finger off the red button when it comes to deleting content and stuff like that. Doesn't actually seem to be that much of an issue now, does it? Lately, over the past maybe 6 months ago, having people stuff mysteriously disappear was perhaps a bit of a more common occurrence. It certainly was so 1 year ago. Now I don't know what it looks like in your neck of the woods, but still, influencer content will always have the name Amazon influencer. How do I know when content is from an influencer? What is an influencer? An influencer is anyone who can have a meaningful social media following. Influencers across any category can participate in this program. Currently, you must have a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook to account to qualify. So you link your social media accounts, and then you can hop on board. Seems like that seems to be the name of the game, is that if people who take the time and have put in the effort and made these accounts in the past, well, you could go dig up your old email address, then you could get a second shot at monetization when it comes to Amazon. So something to think about for people who are thinking of different ways to make money. Amazon influencer program seems like it'll be doing something interesting. It's certainly something to keep an eye on. If you got because all that it is like people have videos of, like, say, this sweatshirt right here, and then you'd go to the thing, right, and then you affect. I mean, ideally, you'd scroll down to the bottom here, and then you'd have like videos. I guess these are from Amazon influencers all around here who are wearing like the clothes and stuff like that. Uh, you never know who would show up on here now. Kind of interesting. Gap logo. I wonder if this guy uploaded this blurry picture of himself and got himself on here. But it seems like an interesting maneuver on Amazon's part as well to get their free advertising. Especially when you think about it, you've got the whole element of like, you could just artificial use AI to render this sweatshirt on whoever you want. That's probably what this image is anyway. So why not have influencers compete to be like Jake Paul standing here next to Gap, just because he's like the most followed on Amazon social media? I don't know if anybody from Amazon is listening to this, but that would be an interesting thing to see. Like if they hybridized instead of just using like AI models all the time, you can keep those. I mean, those aren't going to go anywhere, but still, it would be interesting. I think that would be like a good competitor for Amazon. Would be like incorporate the social media apparatus with the sales apparatus such that the lady who's like this model right here would be the most followed person in the category of this sweatshirt. And then when the artist who made the sweatshirt drops the product, then the social media influencer who wants to be the initial model that will show up when people are also buying it, but then it'll link back to this person's social profile. That would be a good way to use these different images that you see here that are like, I mean, because effectively serves no purpose having this just image of this lady, and maybe I'm not going to buy this half zip sweatshirt oversized right here. But if this was a link to somebody's social media who I knew who somehow got themselves on here, I think that somehow seems like a business model that the Amazon affiliated marketing influencer program could be going, because it is that. I mean, it's effectively right now it's just people taking pictures of themselves with the products and giving product reviews, but let's not forget how YouTube started and all these different things. So it always has to start with some element, and it's been interesting to see how the monetization apparatus of different social media mega companies like Amazon have had to adapt even to a lot of the different trends that we've seen developing as a result of just people using apps like TikTok and so forth, or YouTube Shorts and all these things, which are often cast aside by people who are like marketing minded people who might think that it's like some sort of depressing paradigm shift. But I'd say it's more of an optimistic paradigm shift. So, all that being said, I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe, share it with a influencer friend of yours who might be interested in this as well. I'm not going to give you all my links. I don't even know what they are. I did make an Amazon influencer account. But you know how these things are. It's difficult. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be a Amazon influencer. I got all the secrets just because I made the account. But uh, hey, I'll let you guys know if I make any money. I did. I think you have to. So what they say also, if you're going to do this, is that when you make the account, you have to upload 3 videos as soon as you make the account. And then that's like you have to do that within the first like 48 hours of making the account. And then it'll be like easier for you later on the road. Anyway, have a good one.